Question 5. Marta buys a new television. Marta wants to fit a television in a bookcase on the wall. In the shop, she forgot to write down the length of the television. She did write down the height and the diagonal of the screen though. So Marta needs to know the length of the screen before she opens the box in case she wants to return the television. Calculate the length of the screen. Give your answer correct 2 decimal places. So we're using Pythagoras. We know 2 sides. We want to find out the third side. But we know if we label them A, B and C, we know C, which is the longest length. So we're using Pythagoras, so it's A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So let's substitute in what we know. We don't know A, so we're going to keep it as A, plus 16 squared equals 44 squared. So A squared equals, I'm going to take 16 squared off each side. So it equals 44 squared, take away 16 squared. So I can put that in my calculator. 44 squared, take away 16 squared, and it gives me 1,680. To find out A, I need to do the square root of that. So square root of my answer, and it gives me 40.9878 and so on. Okay, that will get me 3 marks. My last mark, and it reiterates it down here, it repeats itself. Length is so many inches, corrected 2 significant figures. So I want 2 significant figures in my answer, so it's going to be 41. Okay, part B. The television was reduced in the sale by 26% of its original price. It cost Marta £710.40 in the sale. What was the original price? Now it's been a reduction, so the amount is 74% of the original amount. Okay, so basically 0.74 times something is equal to this £710.40. So what I can do is I can do a division. So I can do £710.40 divided by 0.74, and that will give me the original price of the television. And it's £960. Part C. A television uses 1 unit of electricity every 10 hours. A unit costs 9.8 pence. Part 1, calculate the cost of a television being turned on for 24 hours. So basically, I need to times it by 2.4. If I know it's every 10 hours and I want 24, I times by 2.4. So I'm going to do 9.8 times 2.4, and that gives me £23.52, and it's right there. On part 2, it says on average Marta watches 4 hours of television a day. On average, how much a week does that cost her? Well, if she watches 4 hours a day for a week, that's 4 times 7, which is 28. So instead of times by 2.4 this time, I'm going to times by 2.8. So it's 9.8 times 2.8, which is £27.44.